Welcome back to Excel. This is a mental evolution podcast, and I'm your host, Dr. Seth Rose. And today is episode 29, where we're continuing the 8 Principles of Excellence by Brad Stulberg. And today is a really great one, and it goes like this. The principle states, take small, consistent steps to achieve big gains. Take small, consistent steps to achieve big gains. And really the key word here is consistency, right? Peak performance, or better yet, sustainable peak performance, isn't about being consistently great. There's few and far between people who can be consistently great. But it's really about being great at being consistent. It's about showing up, even perhaps especially when you don't want to, or when you're tired, or when you got what might seem too much going on. And those big achievements, those big gains, are often the accumulation of the small, consistent actions and wins taken over time. That consistency in the small steps helps to build habits, and really it compounds into significant progress. Which it's hard though, right? We want sometimes that end result, the immediate gratification, which a couple episodes we talked about being focused on the process versus the outcome. And, focusing on the process can be really dovetailed into this, because those consistent small actions, that's the process, right? Maybe you don't have the habit built yet, but you form a routine where you are doing a morning routine of XYZ, whether that's working out more, drinking a glass of water before you shower, or taking 3 to 5 deep breaths to be grounded and present in the morning. Maybe it's setting intentions for the day. And that routine then builds to a habit. And then over time, you are experiencing higher levels of well-being and health because of those actions. So applying this consistency, right? Even when you don't want to, or it's hard, it's those routines and those small daily habits that contribute to the larger goals. So create those, stick to them, and don't beat yourself up if you miss a day, right? Missing one day is an opportunity for you to get back at it the next day. And then consistency over intensity. I've learned this with all things training and performance-wise. It's focusing on being consistent rather than intensely pushing yourself to, the nth degree, because that pushing yourself could potentially set you over that kind of under recovery state. And we'd rather you be consistent and have less of a chance of dipping into that under recovery state than, or like injury and illness and things like that. But showing up and still getting a little bit done can be super helpful. That one particularly, I think, resonates with me the most, especially on days where you should have got a workout in, you missed it in the morning, you have time to do it in the afternoon, but maybe it's not going to be ideally what you wanted to do or what was planned, but you show up and you do what is enough for that day, and hey, that little bit is better than nothing. So yeah, thanks for sticking around. Today's episode is all about taking small, consistent steps to achieve those big results. We'll catch you on the next one.